Welcome to Akin F2P, the FC Mobile Billionaire. In today's video, I'll be teaching you guys the two types of investments we have in FC Mobile. The first one is called short-term investment, and the second one is long-term investment. I'll be using 107 rated players as an example in today's video. The reason I'm using 107s is because I've been studying 107 rated players for a long time, learning how their prices move and when they rise or drop. Anytime FC Mobile releases 100 to 15 rated players, that's when we'll start investing in 109 rated players. And that's how you prepare for both short-term and long-term profits. For today's demonstration, I'll be using Stiller as my short-term investment example and Nico Williams as my long-term investment example. So stay tuned because I'm going to show you how both types of investments work, when to buy, when to sell, and how you can make big profits from each one. Let's jump straight into today's topic. Let's get to work. I'm using Stiller as an example of a short-term investment, and here's why. After the fourth event, FC Mobile usually removes all the players from the packs. FC Mobile always adds players from the current event into packs immediately when that event starts. Now, they don't do this to stop us from making profit. They do it to keep the game interesting. Just imagine if everyone in FC Mobile had like 100 billion coins. There would be no real challenge or market strategy anymore. That's why FC Mobile always rotates players in and out of packs, so there's movement and value in the market. So how do we prepare for short-term investment? Let's take the anniversary event as an example. Right now, anniversary players are in packs, and the first event after anniversary is already running. If you want to prepare for the next short-term investment, you need to wait for about 3 more events. That's 4 in total. And after that, you can start investing in anniversary players, especially those rated 107 to 109. If you remember last week, I told you guys to invest in Stiller because I knew FC Mobile would remove those players from packs soon. That was the trick I applied. When he was around 18 million coins, I predicted he could reach around 50 million coins, and he's already close to that. That's how we prepare for short-term investments. Buy when players are still in packs and cheap, then sell after they're removed and prices rise. All right, now let's move to the long-term investment strategy. Don't get me wrong, guys. When I say the fourth event, I'm not talking about side events. Don't count every small event as one. We're using Nico Williams as an example for long-term investment, and that's why we're focusing only on main events, not side events like Ballon d'Or. But for the first time, FC Mobile added Ballon d'Or side event players to the extra time pack. So right now, we don't really know what plans FC Mobile has next for the Ballon d'Or event. Here's how we can prepare and still make profit. Very soon, 115 rated players are coming to the game, which means the market will shift. And if we're not smart, we could make less profit or even lose coins. So what can we do? We can hold Ballon d'Or event players for a few more days. For 111 players, 200 million to 300 million you can sell. And for 109 to 110, if you see a profit of around 80 to 200 million coins, that's a good time to sell. For players rated 108 and below, once you see 20 to 50 million coins profit, you can also sell. And if you choose to hold for the long term, just remember, it's about 60% chance of losing or breaking even and 40% chance of making profit. But if you decide to take the risk and hold Ballon d'Or event players for a very long time, you might actually make a huge profit when the market shifts again. Sometimes patience pays off big in FC Mobile, but only if you're ready to handle the risk. I can't tell you exactly when to sell or how long to hold. That part is your decision. But I want you guys to apply a little wisdom to what I've said and combine it with your own strategies so you can always stay ahead of everyone in the market. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more FC Mobile investing tips from me.